What's going on, everybody? It's going for the latest news. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get into AEW Dynamite this past Wednesday. Shout out to John Moxley for winning the New Japan World Heavyweight Championship. He had a lot to say on the beginning of the night of Dynamite. So shout out to him. He's the first one to win the three major belts and three major promotions, which is New Japan, WWE, and AEW world titles. So shout out to John Moxley. But overall, AEW was alright this week. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know what is what. But Will Ospreay, man, he is very talented. Will Ospreay is very, very, very talented. Like he's out of this world talented, man. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I love watching Will Ospreay in the ring. Um, Also, 'cause he had a match with Claudia, by the way. Claudia is just as good. He's still great in the ring. But that counter out of that Cesaro swing was crazy, man. For Will Ospreay, man, that guy got a lot of talent. Orange Cassidy had a match with Taylor. It was just a whole lot going on with AEW, man. I mean, besides Samoa Joe and Sir Strickland running, late at night. Oh, and also Hook and Jericho's promo, also along with Taz, his father in the ring. But besides that, it was great wrestling. They kind of picking up with the stories as far as Hook, and I don't know where they going with Will Ospreay. Adam, they just got him in a whole bunch of mixed matches with mixed guys. Ain't no telling what they doing with him. But overall, the show was decent. I know they got a pay per view tonight. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna give a review on that. Like I said, they pay per views. They always deliver on their pay per views. They always find a way to deliver on pay per view night. So I'm gonna be definitely checking that out. Cause I know Will Ospreay have a match with, Dan Bryan. Brian Danielson now, the Dragon, and then also Swerve Cookland get his title opportunity against Samoa Joe. So that's definitely gonna be big. Like I said, as far as like Hook and his Jericho thing, I would like to see how far they go with that. It just I know Mercedes Monet, she's gonna have a match yet. She just pretty much having run-ins with Willow and the Heart girl. I forgot her name. But yeah, she's I believe she and it's just not really much to like keep up with. It just besides like I said, Will Ospreay, he's been tearing the roof down every week. John Moxley gonna be John Moxley, you know. Then you got Swerve Strickland and Samoa Joe feud, which is crazy within itself. So I'm really hoping that Swerve Strickland can get that title tonight, man, at this pay per view, because that will definitely be big for him, and it would be it'll take the company to a whole nother landscape as far as because he would be the first black AEW champion on a for the company, for the company ever. So that's a big accomplishment for Sir Strickland if he could get that title tonight. But besides that, like I said, AEW wasn't that bad. The Dynamite wasn't that bad this week. Um, like I said, it just could have. I just don't be knowing what be going on outside of Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay, and his talent, and Orange Cassidy. He's my favorite. I like Orange Cassidy, but besides that, I don't know. Mercedes Monet, I don't know what they doing with her. I don't know when her first match is gonna be. I don't know if it's. I'm not too sure if she got a match tonight. Maybe I'm not too sure, but she ain't have a match since she been there, so it's just like hard to keep up with that as well. But overall, AEW decent show. I can't wait to see how the pay per view delivers tonight. Like I said, they pay per views always deliver. They always deliver on their pay per views. Like they always go all out on pay per view night. That's one thing I say about AEW. Pay per view night, they go all out. It's just that when they get back to their weekly shows, it's just you don't know why is who feuding with who. I mean, I don't want AEW to go under. I want them to stay around for as long as Cause I like AEW. I love AEW. You know, I mess with AEW, and I feel like they could go far. You know, as long as they keep they people in tune with their story and what's going on. But overall, AEW definitely got a hell of a talent over there, no doubt about it. And future stars and maybe signing as well in the near future. Cause we got a lot of WWE releases that we gonna cover as well, that we gonna get into, that just took place this past week. Some crazy WWE releases, and I'm hearing more to come as well. So you be prepared to see some, at least probably some of that talent, possibly making an AEW debut, because Tony Khan is looking to sign. He got money to pretty much blow. I'm assuming, because I can see him signing a Jinder Mahal or a Veer or Zia Lee or but excuse me, I can see them signing over there. I mean, even though you still got TNA, but I mean, TNA is not. I mean, nobody really. Even though they got Broken Matt Hardy back over there, shout out to that. But besides that, I mean, is we really gonna still tune into to TNA? I mean, I know I don't, but now we're gonna jump into SmackDown. Like I said, we got some releases. Jinder Mahal been released. Uh, we got this new bloodline thing going. Roman out doing his thing in Hollywood, and this new bloodline just going solo, and Tamataga is going nuts right now, man. It is going crazy. And then I think it's only gonna get worse, man. They going crazy out there, man. I mean, they was going crazy out there on Friday. They gave excuse me, Tamatonga gave Kevin Owens a beat down, man. Left that man bloody and everything. It's just, I don't know. It's just crazy out there. But yeah, we got some releases. Jinder Mahal been released. Zia Lee and Shannon Veer and the other guy, I forgot his name. The partner been released too. It's just, I don't know. It's been a couple of releases that been happening during the week of the show. Also, Chad Gable, we witnessed his heel turn last week. He's supposed to have a new Sable. More than likely it's gonna be the Creed brothers. They probably gonna form some type of team angle 2.0, because they teams is very similar, obviously. But man, this new bloodline with Solo Sikoa, Tamatonga, and I don't know, man. They just making a statement, man. Also, LA Knight and AJ Styles started off the night with a match for the world to see who's gonna face Cody for that WWE World Title at Backlash. And excuse me, AJ Styles came out on top, like we kind of expected. It was a good match. I know Cody is definitely gonna come out on top. They're not gonna have Cody lose that belt no time soon. And I mean, at least not to like next year if they're gonna have him lose it, but not even probably then. But overall, SmackDown, we got some new tag team belts over there. They look official. They look more way old school, like before. They look really nice. So shout out to those new belts, man. Austin Theory, and Jason Wilder is the holder of them pretty belts, man. So they got like an old school feel to it. So I kind of like those belts and where they going with it. So shout out to them new belts, man. But like I said, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns is out in Hollywood doing his thing. Like making he's up and he got a few projects that he's going to be part of in Hollywood. A few of them in the works. Also more Uncle Howdy. Clues and Easter eggs. I seen it when Triple H was coming out. It was like a cold thing that popped up when the camera flashed. Yeah, these Easter eggs is getting out of control. But I'm hearing that they may make they debut sooner rather than later. If it is Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss, Braun Strowman, and Eric Roman. But then I'm hearing more Alexa Bliss or Uncle Howdy, both Dallas. So it's. I mean, like I said, I like what they going with it. I was the one that first pitched the Easter egg idea, which they pretty much probably already had in their bag anyway. I'm not saying I'm the creative or part of what could have been created, but I did pitch that idea first for them to start with that. I mean, it just make more sense. I mean, it makes sense. You know, that's the same thing they did with Bray before he actually made his return as the Fiend. So it just makes sense to start with Easter eggs to see, to get people more in tune what's about to happen or what might happen. So, but overall, SmackDown was decent show. Zaya, like I said, Zaya Lee been released. Jinder Mahal, they had some things to say, via Twitter and stuff like that to their fans. It's just, I mean, you don't want nobody you hate to see anybody lose a job or what they love doing or whatever, because, you would hate to see something like that, but they wasn't really being utilized right. They didn't have no spots for them, I guess. So, I mean, like I said, they could definitely make their name somewhere else. I can see the Jinder Mahal and TNA or even AEW. I can see him over there. Even though he kind of clowned AEW at one point with I think it was Jack Perry or Hook, one of them. But I can still see him. I can still see Tony Khan signing him over there and definitely getting some type of feud going over there, because I'm hearing Jack Perry's supposed to make his way back with a mega you know mega hype, since this whole CM Punk troll thing he did this past month with the whole Crimea River thing, and I heard he sold off of that stuff too, the merch and stuff like that. So shout out to Jack Perry on that. But overall, SmackDown was a decent show. We had Jade Cargill and the Kabuki Warriors with Bianca up in the stands. They was watching the match between Naomi and Naomi and Bailey for the WWE Women's Championship. That was the main event. That was the main event of that night. It ended in no contest because I believe Tiffany Scranton interfered in the match. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see like some type of triple threat match set up for Tiffany Stratton to be in the match, because she do got a lot of hype. She is like a top star. They trying to definitely push Scranton, Tiffany Scranton, which she definitely deserves, because that's definitely like a crowd favorite. The fans love her. I mess with Tiffany Scranton, and it should be a beauties. And I know that would be a great triple threat match between Naomi, Bailey, and Tiffany Stratton. And plus, they want to keep give Naomi her opportunities, because Jade Cargill and Bianca about to go for those tag belts for the Kabuki Warriors, I believe at Backlash, if I'm not mistaken. So they gonna get their opportunity. So they want to make sure Naomi continue to get her opportunity, while she's still around. But yeah, Chad Gable supposed to get a new faction. More likely it's gonna be the Creed brothers that join up with him. It just makes sense because they was training with him in his video before he had that match with Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship. So also it's like futuristic. Like a lot of people is just believing the Rock is pulling strings with this new bloodline and Solo and Tama Tonga thing, and also Jacob Fatu is definitely still making his way back. And I know Roman's supposed to come back as this major baby face that WWE was been trying to push before with him. But now they could definitely pull it off because the fans are chanting, "We want Roman on SmackDown." So that was pretty crazy in itself. And it's only been 2 weeks since Roman hasn't been there or been making no appearances or whatever. But yeah, Roman, the tribal chief, is he's making moves in Hollywood. Looks like um he's supposed to come back around SummerSlam-ish, I'm hearing. But then I'm also hearing he's not scheduled for any future events. We don't know what to believe. We just gotta wait around and see how far along they string us along with this. They gonna definitely string us along for quite some time before we come back with the whole new bloodline thing. Cause we still got to get Jacob Fontour in there, and also Umaga's sons he signed too. I forgot his name, but yeah, he's supposed to have signed as well. So I know he's gonna have a spot somewhere there as well in the new bloodline. Cause with the old bloodline, they gonna keep it original. They gonna get Jimmy and Jay back together alongside with the tribal chief Roman Reigns. Then I'm also hearing they may go back and talk to the honorary Sammy. I don't know how true that is. I mean, that wouldn't be bad to see. I mean, just for that night of a night for like a Survivor Series pay per view, cause that's pretty much what they aiming for. But they can always change things last minute, cause probably well, definitely Umanga's son, I forgot his name. He may just join Jey Uso and on that side to make it even, I guess, because it would be, I don't know, but yeah, you guys let me know what y'all think about all this, man. This new bloodline stuff. Like, share, comments, and subscribe.